folks, Craig from Meet Me Outside one more time. Those of you with carbon steel knives, you might appreciate this. I've had only a few carbon steel knives throughout the years. This is a Mora that I got probably 12 years ago at a fishing show, and it's carbon steel. And then I got another one in green just because I like the green in carbon steel about 6 years ago. And the problem I find with carbon steel is I love the way they retain an edge and take a sharpen really good, but they do oxidize and rust really easy unless you spend a lot of time maintaining them, which I'm not really willing to do all the time. So they do get oxidation and rust to some degree. So today I'm going to show you how to put a patina on them. That's really super easy. It's a neat way that I found to do it. You don't have to boil the vinegar or lemon juice or mustard. You can really simplify it like I've done on these knives. I've got a nice patina on these knives now, and it helps and reduce the chances of oxidation basically, and it's super easy to do. I think it looks cool too. It's like a nice dark gray, and the longer you leave it in the vinegar the darker it'll get, but I kind of like this. It takes about 4 hours to achieve that, which I think is really nice. So what I'm going to do is I got a new Mora. This is the companion heavy duty, or yeah, HC heavy duty, and this one carbon steel, as you can see, but that blade is never going to look that good ever again after use and abuse. And the reason I picked that one up is that the spine, if you will, the thickness of the steel, it's quite thick compared to the original companion here. So it's more robust. And these Moras aren't full tang. They have a rat tail tang, I guess that's what you call it, but it only goes to about here, about 1.5 inches from the end. So they're not full tang knives, but that's never got in the way of me using them. And I'm not really that easy on things. This particular knife here, this original Mora companion, a couple winters ago up in New Hampshire with Justin from It's Good in the Woods, we were hot tenting, and I forgot my axe, and I was splitting up some super dry hard oak about the diameter of the barrel end of a baseball bat, and I was pounding this down through that oak all weekend long, and it's not bent, it's not anything, it's just as good as it was. But yeah, so I'm going to be putting a patina on this new carbon Mora HD, as well as my nephew, who he's got a channel. His name is Hawkman. He's got a YouTube channel. He's trying to do the best he can. But anyway, he saw Justin's video a couple weeks ago featuring these Holtzman knives, and I commented on Justin's channel that those look like a really good knife for the money. And my nephew actually gifted me a knife. It's so cool. Thanks, Steven. But yeah, he gifted me this neck knife. It's super nice. It comes with a clip. It's carbon steel. It's a really neat little knife. Fits good in the hand. For a neck knife, it's awesome. It's razor sharp right out of the box. These are really nice quality knives for the money. But yeah, and this Kydex sheath, it really retains the blade well. Snaps right in. That'll make a really nice neck knife, and it comes with a clip I put on for a belt clip here as well. So anyway, enough rambling, but again, thank you, Steven. And I'm going to put a patina on both these knives using just plain white vinegar. And all you need to do is get yourself a glass, put the knives in easily. I usually stand 1 or 2 up at a time. And all you're going to do is pour in some basic white vinegar. Nothing fancy, just to cover the blades. It's okay if I exceed the handle; it's not going to hurt them. There you go. And I did clean these well with an alcohol pad. That's kind of recommended for sure, just to get any oils off. But yeah, those are going to sit for 4 to 6 hours, and they will end up looking just like that. That's all you got to do, folks. I'll be back with you later. All right, well, it's been actually 6 hours. Kind of lost track of time. But anyway, I can see looking through the glass that this Holstrom obviously isn't patinaed, and I'm a knucklehead. I realized after that this is the blade's D2 steel, so the carbon content's minimal, like 1 maybe 2% carbon, so it's not gonna get a patina on it. I didn't realize that till a few minutes ago. But anyway, I don't think that'll hurt it. It's certainly a beautiful knife still, but it says right on it, I just didn't notice. I assumed it was carbon steel. It's D2 steel, which is great. That still holds a fabulous edge. I like to oil them up a little bit anyway. I just don't like spending a lot of time maintaining carbon steel. So there you go. That's the Holtzman. I believe this is called the red something. I can't remember the name of it. But I really like this it's going to be a great little neck knife. It's a little hefty, but it'll work just fine. Even though it's small, it feels good in the hand. My pinky finger doesn't really get any action, but it's very balanced and very nice. I'm not a knife guy, but I'm just telling you how it is. So anyway, so let's check out the Mora, which I know is carbon steel. And you can see it already. It's got a nice dark patina on it. Look at that. Can you see it? I'm going to move this glass of vinegar out of the way. And all this does is it helps protect the blade from oxidation and rusting more so than if you didn't do anything. That's gorgeous. I love that. Can you see it? I really like the look of that. So there you go. Again, it was just white vinegar, nothing else, 4 to 6 hours. And again, if I'd have left it overnight, this would be darker, but I prefer this look. So anyway, just a little tidbit of info on if you want to put a patina on your carbon steel knives. It's as simple as dunking them in white vinegar for 4 to 6 hours. There you go. So another thing, after I take it out of the vinegar and dry it off, I like to oil it up, and I just use olive oil, as I at times use it on food. But yeah. Nice coating of olive oil. There you go. So that's about it, folks. Nice patina on my brand new Mora. Thanks for watching. Cheers.